Alrighty, good evening. And some more Metroid Prime. And we're a little over halfway done. Okay. Surges located within mining compound. Alright, so our computer is saying that there are power surges located in the central dynamo. So we are over here, and there's somewhere, there's either one basement or two basements in here. I think it's two. Okay. Oh yeah, last time this didn't happen. So it's gonna do a little, not an invasion sequence, what is that? Well, I guess I'm the one invading, so they're responding to me. Okay, let's do this. Ambush sequence, that's what it is, ambush. That should be popping out pretty soon. Where'd he go? Right here. Oh, there it is. Make sure you scan them. They're fairly easy to take out with the ice beam. By fairly easy, I mean tremendously easy. So we follow along this path. Some health. Alright. We can see there's some sort of crane device here. We scan it, it says there's a grapple beam attachment. We don't have the grapple beam yet, so we can't do anything. We can't scan that door, but basically the door's locked. We can't open anything with it. These scans indicate that the crane controls are functional but require power. So there's some sort of conduit nearby. Hey, Mama! Good to see you. So this says transferring and building materials complete. Processing materials for Xenome containment units underway. Report all Phazon mutations to science team immediately. Oh yeah, so that's the weird thing. All units with useful mutations will receive an increase in pay. So what they started doing is, think of it as like you're at like your job, like an office job or something, and one day randomly management's like, hey, we're gonna start some program, like give everyone a random injection and it's gonna like help you work better. Well, the other thing that they did was like, okay, well, don't. If you start seeing any mutations, let your supervisor know. You could get a pay raise. That's basically what they were doing here. It's both creepy and funny at the same time. Crane controls are functional but require power. Again with that power conduit. So, whenever the game tells us power conduit, that word or those words, you want the thermal visor. Oh, hold on, let's scan this for a second. Yeah, so inactive. We want the thermal visor and the wave beam. So follow the scan, or well, visor, not really scan. It's right there. It's better if you just do a charge blast. Oh. Okay. Guess it wasn't better for a charge blast. I am doing good. I'm getting ready for my break from work. Their last, this is their finals week. So they're wrapping up their exams, and then break starts next week. So crane controls are not active. When we activate the crane, it opens up that panel. Well, it wasn't even a panel, it was just like the wall. But that means we need our spider ball. We already scanned that. Spider up the wall. Some missiles. One thing you want to do before you leave this area, put the crane back. You just do this again? Yeah. Trust me, you'll need it next time. Alright, and we are currently on our way to get power bombs. That's what we're doing. Okay, so we did all that. Jump down here. Scan this force field. It says it's a dual control force field. We have to deactivate the controls. So there's one right here. And there's one behind here. And then I want some more missiles, so I'm gonna get some missile ammo. I thought there'd be more stuff. Over here. Nope. Okay. But I hope you're doing good, Mama. Okay, we got some more turrets. Ah, yes, this cutscene. Or, not cutscene, but sequence. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, get back. These are camo pirates. This force field, we need to take it down using a panel, so we can't get to it yet. these guys are a new enemy. So these are one type of plasma space pirates. Well, beam space pirates, but it's for the wave, so they're called wave troopers. Each of our beams has a corresponding pirate unit with it. So these guys will only be killed with the wave beam. I'll explain the science, or space pirate science behind it. This guy, I'm not sure if he's way faster. So, funny thing with the space pirates, they saw our beam weapons as a threat to their, superiority. So they went ahead and tried to create like reverse engineered type of our weapons. It was both successful and a failure. So they have, the pirates, like, they are resistant to most weapons other than what their color is. So those ones were wave troopers, so they're weak against the wave beam, but they're immune to everything else. So it's just kind of funny. It's like, okay, just have to follow the color scheme. You can kill them fairly quickly. Open up. And this is a big space pirate. So he's been mutated with Phazon. This is a... what is it called? Elite pirate. That's an elite pirate. So believe it or not, there's something bigger than him. So he's pretty huge, but there's something bigger that we'll face later on. And that's basically, he's hopped up on alien steroids. That's more or less the short version. Alright, so this log says, initial Project Helix experiments with space pirate embryos were disastrous. The Phazon infusion process degenerated brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research team Sclera made a recent breakthrough in which parasitic studies with a Phazon strain codenamed Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have fused Vertigo Phazon with Space Pirates DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. So yeah, they were experimenting on embryos. Some recommended battle systems for the elite pirates: shoulder-mounted plasma artillery cannon, repulsion shield, wave quake projector, energy siphon system, and retractable wrist bayonets. So they sound like fun. Where did... oh, go back up. There's some more stuff. You know what? That's fine. Alright, so here's the first of many security alerts that we'll see. So it says security alert, all stations. Bioform Samus Aran has made planetfall on Tallon IV. The hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on site. Terminal force is authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to security command at once. I remember there's a delay, so this probably happened while I was already causing havoc over here. These are beam troopers. Power troopers, sorry. They're the easiest ones to take care of, so just hit them with the super missile. Actually, two super missiles. Okay. Yeah, to save missiles, do one super missile and then 2 charge blasts. Attention all units, report to your battle stations. Failure to comply with this order is an act of treason. Treason is punishable by termination. Okay, I thought it would say punishable by death, but termination works too. Hey, pseudonym. Alright, so this, when we scan these walls, it's going to tell us that the wall integrity is low. So we need to blast through it. Our weapons can't do it, but there's an industrial laser up here. Industrial grade pulse beam. So let's use that. Actually, let's try to fire it, see what happens. Okay. Just FYI, it can hurt us, so just watch out that you're not in its range. And yes, we want to blast down all the walls, because there's some missiles or energy tank. There we go, that's it. Missiles. And again, the max missiles we can get in this game is 255. And for the last fight, you want to get all of them. So this little it's meant as like a security system and a trap, but they know I'm here, so they're trying to prevent me from going, accessing further areas. Although to be honest, if they didn't want me down there, they could have just like blocked this all with like, I don't know, cement or rock or something. snipers. Alright, this next part is a puzzle. So there's a gigantic central tower system. Central tower track. I don't know. But you use this thing over here to configure it so you can go like to the next level. So there's 3 levels, I believe. So the first one we're going to go to the blue track. So you can see it up there. And the little hologram shows this as well. Can I scan this? Okay, I can. The next one is the red track. So we can jump over there. We can't activate that rubble's in the way. So if we scan it, that's made out of bendesium. We don't have the current weapons to handle bendesium, so we have to hold off now. We can go this way. This room, we can go ahead and kill these scatter bombers. First of many elevators. Here's a little, I don't want to say it's really an Easter egg, but you get to see like the inner workings of the mines. So we look out the window, that's the impact crater right there. That's where that Chozo temple is. Alright, tonight mini boss battle. How about this one? So this is an elite pirate, I believe. So he sort of works like a Shigoth, those ice creatures. He can absorb our attacks. He'll like put his hand out. He'll tell us to talk to the hand. see. Like that. And then he does a quake attack after that. Come on, do that. Oh, okay, you don't want that. There we go. Now we're going to get ambushed by ice troopers. So there's tons of stuff to scan in here, but I want to take them out so we can stop the music, so to speak. There we go. Okay, then we go back down. So it's in this room that we really start to see like the inner workings of what the space pirates were trying to do. Security Command issued an all points alert after the fall of Zebes. That was from us. So the fall of Zebes, that was after Metroid Zero mission and Metroid 1. The alert concerns Bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is a female hominid and is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle. Haha. Along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably with a fashion that will allow us to salvage your powered armor suit and weapons. See, they really want to know how our suit works. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command. Dead or alive, it does not matter. Test subject Z, I think this is a D. ZO? Is it Z Alpha? Oh, whatever, I'm just gonna say Z. Hereafter referred to as Metroid Prime. Ooh, here's the first reference to the thing called Metroid Prime. Was recently discovered in a cavern by mining crews. It quickly dispatched the miners, but was eventually contained by security units and drones. Once contained, we were able to begin studies upon a Metroid Prime. The results have been astonishing. It is genetically similar to Metroid's, albeit on a highly evolved level. It displays a limitless capacity for Phazon infusion and shows no Phazon-based degeneration whatsoever. It continues to grow in size, and while it has manifested some psychotic behavior, it's just a tad bit crazy. The cold fields we use to pacify remain effective. Authorization for advanced studies on Metroid Prime have been approved. A shipment of military-grade plasma cannons is en route to Tallon IV. The Heganoid Star Marines we acquired them from so they stole these plasma grenades, or these plasma pistols, from these Star Marines. Our elite pirates in their hand will have we'll put them to very good use. So again, they don't steal, they acquire goods. And this is just like, not Metroid, Phazon, they call them nutrition vats, because once the mutation is successful, then the subject needs like a continuous supply of Phazon, because it'll start going through withdrawals. That's when that psychosis sets in. It'll get violent no matter what the subject is if it can't get access to Phazon. Consumption of elite nutrition mix by non-elite units is strictly prohibited. Failure to comply result in a 50% ration reduction. It's like don't eat someone else's food basically. Security level Tau will be in effect until further notice. All leaves cancelled pending downgrade of alert status. Bioform Samus Aran continues to assault our holding in Tallon IV. Security has been compromised in multiple areas. Casualties rates are rising. Command has authorized a sizable bounty for the capture or termination of Aran. Report to your field officers for details. Science team is attempt. Oh yeah, here's this is hilarious. That's Space Pirate Logic 101. Science team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus Aran's arsenal, based off of data acquired from her assaults on our forces. Progress is slow, but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterward. Yeah, so they legit harnessed space pirates into like morph ball prototypes, and I just imagine them getting like smushed, like crumpled up basically. I'm assuming crunching was involved in some level. Evaluation of plasma artillery cannons is complete. The weapons are fully functional, but a flaw has discovered. Subpar thermal shielding gives them a high heat signature. So we're going to use our thermal visor later on to be put to a very good use. Security alert. Computer systems have been compromised. Bioform Samus Aran has cracked our systems. The Hunter can access our systems at will and is able to bypass most of our security programs. Use manual locking systems when possible. Now, this is another hilarious thing. So it says this, yet from here on out to the very end of the game, they never upgrade their system. They don't. I mean, there's like more, quote unquote, more difficult locks, but other than that, we're just breaking into their system left and right. Metroid aggression levels are rising. Be alert for any attempts by Metroids to escape from quarantine areas. Their energy absorption ability is not able to disrupt our force fields, but continued exposure to Phazon may change things for the worse. Facility commands requests for elite pirate transfer to security forces granted. Prepare units EPG-8644 and EPG-8656 for field duty at once. Reports on Hunter activity are in. Analysis indicated that the Hunter is using morph ball technology to infiltrate our facilities. Recalibrate sensors to search for morph ball energy signatures. Interesting. See, how I said, they say that, yet look at, I'm using morph ball. Nothing's happening. See, it would have been cool. I don't know when / if they would ever make a remake for this, but what would be cool is if maybe in some areas, especially in the Phazon Mines, like you couldn't do morph ball. Like that'd be like if you did it, the alarm would go off or something like that. I don't know. That's just something I think would be kind of cool to like. It said in the thing we scanned that they were doing their sensors, but they don't. Let's go over here first. Little nook. Replacement of standard hatch covers continues. Steel covers will be replaced with cordite and benzedium covers in 2 decacycles. That's 1 decacell too many. Planetary stealth technology is back online. We have evaded detection by the battle cruiser Emmons. The brief lapse in planetary security caused by the crash of our frigate is over, and now we can concentrate our efforts on the Hunter. So this is the one thing that I'll give the Space Pirates. They have pretty good cloaking technology, so we see it in this game. I believe we'll see it in Prime 3 also. I don't think Prime 2 though. Some more on Metroid Prime. The subject's breach has been contained. Reports that it sensed a large batch of raw Phazon in the lab from within its stasis tank and broke through the glass, using previously unsuspected strength. Besides consuming all the Phazon, Metroid Prime assimilated several weapons and defense systems from fallen security units. It suffered no ill effects from said assimilation. Indeed, it began to use its newly acquired weapons against us. Once we pacified it, we were able to remove the assimilated gear without threat to Metroid Prime. The gear is now an integral part... Oh, we were unable to, yeah. The gear is now an integral part of its body. Command is intrigued by this newfound ability and has ordered further study to commence at once. So, this Metroid Prime entity, or creature, no other Metroid before it has been able to, like... So, just imagine, like, I don't know, a human or something, or even like an animal, like touching like a gun, or even like a knife, and like somehow like infusing in its body, but this thing was able to do that somehow. Increase Phazon portion of elite pirate ration by 18%. Report any signs of ration rejection by elites at once. There were numerous incidents involving spectral entities. Aha, so this is about the Chozo ghosts at Chozo ruin sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science team believes these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow, these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts to themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed. So yes, the pirates don't like the ghosts. And it's not even anything about them being scared, they're just pissed off at because they're ruining their plans. Results are in from field studies on extinct bioform group Chozo. We believe that Tallon IV was once a stronghold in a great Chozo empire, brought low by the meteor strike. Planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet remnants of their society remain. We're studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us, we destroy. In time, we shall have all we need from this dead race, and shall wipe this planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead should serve the living, not hinder them. We'll see how well that goes. We're particularly interested in a number of curious Chozo artifacts we've been able to recover from a number of religious sites on Tallon IV. These relics resonate with power, and yet we are unable to harness them in any way. Science team is attempting to fuse them together with Phazon, believing that a link might exist between them. That's just ridiculous. That's like getting a, I don't know, like a laptop and like trying to infuse it with like, I don't know, nuclear waste. That's the closest thing that Phazon is. We know that these artifacts are linked to the Chozo Temple that blocks full access to the impact crater. We have yet to crack the enigma, however, Command grows impatient regarding this matter. Results must be produced soon. Oh, yeah, so there's a plan to fuse Phazon with different types of fungi and use it as like a power source, basically, so like batteries or like little dynamos. It's like this says, Phazon infused fungal harvesting continues. Replacement of Deca Triticale with Phazon infused fungal matter in elite ration mix has been authorized. Security requests deployment of elite pirates in Metroid quarantine areas. The high casualties suffered by center pirate units deployed in Metroid areas is not acceptable. Reconfiguration of security drones is authorized. Deploy new drones to mission critical areas immediately. There was a force field. There's one more thing to scan. Metroid Prime continues to feed and grow ever larger in the impact crater caves. Its hunger knows no bounds and has begun to manifest unusual mutations since its breach. These include armor plating on its epidermis and mechanical outgrowths that generate defense screens. These screens render it invulnerable to most weapon systems, but a flaw in the mutation leads to increased vulnerability to certain weapons. It compensates for this by shifting the screens quickly. The latest development concerns security units greatly. They feel it's a matter of time before Prime corrects this defect and renders itself invulnerable to all weaponry. Containment would be nigh impossible if this were to occur. So yeah, just like the space pirates, to create some sort of creature and not be able to contain it. Because they're space pirates. They're not that bright. Even though they think they are. Alright, so now they're trying to kill us with toxic gas, so we have to get out of here. In this room, pirates. Something like that. Oh, look at that. The wave trooper and some beam troopers. Power troopers. We call them beam troopers. Oh, he's hiding underneath there, isn't he? He is. He's being sneaky. Okay, that's fine. Sneaky, sneaky. Ooh, aggressive. That should be all. Yes? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I just find it better to kind of collect and scan things while the music isn't playing. Alright, this says Metroids are not responding to synthetic sustenance. We have reason to believe they only gain nourishment from active bioenergy. So yes, they first attempted to give Metroid snacks. I'm imagining it's like some type of Scooby snack or something. Like some sort of cracker or like, I don't know what they would be, like little niblets. I don't know, but the Metroids don't like them. So I think they find them both disgusting, and they really like. I'm imagining it's like cardboard to them. All magnetic rail system access must be approved by security. Metroid activity is accelerating in non-frigid areas. That's why they need to keep them cool. So if they're not cold, then they'll start moving quickly, getting more frisky. Increase aggression levels observed in latest elite pirate units, increasing Phazon feed by 0.07% per science team mandate. Metroids from the initial batch have matured to hunter phase. Be advised that the hunter Metroid has a siphon tentacle. It can attack with it from a distance as opposed to the close combat tactic used by younger Metroids. So a cool thing about this game is that it gives us a glimpse at the hey, hold on. Alright, sorry. This game gives us a glimpse of the Metroid's evolutionary cycle. So, when the Metroid ingests? Siphons? There you go. I like siphon better. Siphons energy from its victims. It'll undergo immediate evolution and mutation. So there's like different cycles. So the first one, it's the basic Metroid. Then I believe it's Beta Metroids. Then I believe after that is not Omega, Gamma. Yeah, Gamma. then Omega, Zeta, or is it Zeta Omega? But one thing that I just thought of right now, because chronologically wise, this game comes before Metroid 2, um, and that's the one where we see all those evolutions of the Metroids. So my thought right now was like, why couldn't we see that more right now in this game? But it makes sense because in that game you see them all, like that's basically the plot, like you're fighting through them all in that planet. So if they did do this in this game, it'd be more or less like a spoiler. That's how I would see it. But it would just be something. It would be pretty cool to see him in like first person. Recon teams are searching for the Hunter's gunship. Science team believes it employs a sophisticated cloaking device beyond our capabilities. Aside from dumb luck, we may never discover their location. We must contain or eliminate Aaron. Failure to comply with command decree is not an option. Security breaches in multiple areas. Unauthorized usage of resources continues. Pattern suggests these resources are being stolen by the hunter. Monkey see, monkey do. Increase monitoring of all resource facilities immediately. Stealing from space pirates. That's funny. Science team is accepting volunteers for advanced weapons training. Yeah, that sounds like you go into some room at work and they're like, okay, sign this paper, and like, okay, what's the next thing? And then they just like hit you over the head. You wake up in like some lab or something. Collapsed benzidium wall. So again, we need another weapon for that. All available troopers report to Mine Security Command. This cryopod has been damaged. Immediate maintenance required. Yeah. Further evidence of the space pirates' sort of derpiness. They'll never fix this. So this stasis is damaged, and one could gather what that means for us later on. Or what it's going to mean for us. Dude, this one's fine. And this one too. Our enemies will tremble before the might of our elite forces. Unauthorized Metroid feeding is strictly prohibited. Yeah, some space pirates are trying to have Metroids like little pets, and it doesn't work out well for the pirates. It really doesn't. Death to the hunter, death to all who oppose us. Now they're just grandstanding. Test results from battle simulation Samus Aran are promising. Elite units report a 74% success ratio against Aran in testing. I think that result is kind of skewed. I'm just throwing that out there. High Command is pleased, but expects a higher ratio by project's end. Increased Bamu patrols in authorized areas. Scramble all aerial units immediately. Flight pattern Sigma 4 is in effect. Elite Pirate Upsilon? Propensity for Phazon has enabled our research team to infuse it beyond our safety restrictions, and the results have been extremely encouraging. Its constant Phazon diet has increased its mass exponentially, but it has retained all mental faculties and shows dexterity with all elite weaponry, including plasma incendiary launchers and the chameleon mantle issued for cloaking purposes. Elite Pirate Upsilon exhibits miraculous healing abilities when injured. It seeks out Phazon deposits and coats itself in the substance, which instantly mends the creature's wounds. The subject, which we are codenaming Omega Pirate, based on these developments, shows potential to be a new standard for our armies. Our only concern at this point is its potential overdependence on Phazon. So one of these things mutated into something else called an Omega Pirate. We'll see that later on. And that battle can actually be pretty difficult. Ah. Stasis tank, elite pirate, okay. And the game's getting kind of pushy again, so right before we enter the room, it's like, continue on. Alright. Let me scan this first. Phazon processing and security systems are taxing the dynamo beyond safety tolerations. Though the conversion to geothermal power is easing the drain on our system, it is not enough. Further power use at current levels could lead to system failure. Dynamo maintenance team is not responding to service call. Rerouting request to central command. So here's what's gonna happen. Oh, where did it all happen? So I'm locked in here. Right when I fall down there, there's going to be an invisible enemy. So this is the only enemy in the game that we cannot scan. So sometimes players get a little confused or like just frazzled to try to scan it, but we can't. So the best thing to do use it is the wave beam. And hopefully we don't die. Who knows what I'm trying to do. Right. Whoop. Ooh. Oh my god, I had no idea you could do this. I had no idea you could do this. Oh, this is incredible. I just saw it at the last minute. I had no idea that would work. Yeah, normally I'll just keep like doing charge beams, but something in me was like, let me see if it works. But that's so cool. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that done either with like other players. Awesome. So before we go down there, let's scan some more stuff real quick. An entire shift of Dynamo workers have been transferred following bouts of Phazon madness. The units are reported to science team for use in laboratory studies in the new elite pirate program. Their dementia will make them adequate training adversaries for the elite team. That's messed up. They're gonna be used as just like aiming practice or target practice. The keeping of pets has been suspended until further notice. Domestic beasts have been deemed highly susceptible to Phazon madness and are hereby a hazard to personnel. All Gronk cats, I have no idea what those are, and Olbaps must be disposed of immediately. Failure to comply will result in the loss of pay for a cycle and reduced rations. That's sad. I mean, they were like bringing like their like alien cats and doggos to work. Okay, so this dynamo is going haywire, so we have to calm it down. And it's a little puzzle. So needless to say, you don't want to touch the electrified wall. I mean, you can if you want to, but you really shouldn't. And then you'll see these little puddles. Just lay morph bomb. And it'll open up the next path for you. got it. And that's the power bomb. So the power bomb, they could be used to clear away debris, and also as weapons, like to kill things. Where am I? Is this a safe point? Yes. Save point. Alright, then we go that way. Or do I go up? Let me see. Interesting. What's this room? Ooh. So would I continue going that way? Let's see. Okay, for whatever reason, well, I'm gonna try to go this route. Let's sneak past these. A little look. Scan this thing, little dog. There we go. Hey, Mama. Ooh, nice. That's cool. Was that like is that like an annual inspection, or did they had you put in an order for that? Here. So, what happens when there's deadly little parasitic Metroids flying around and we let them loose? I wonder what happens. Look at them go, they're so cute. The space pirate is just like crying out in terror. Ah! Get it off me! The target is Battlefront Cemetery. Suspension of synthetic metro rations has been ordered. Rations to replace. Infusion of Phazon into local fungi is proceeding. This program has produced a cheap, viable ration for many of our Phazon House units, and a mass production program has been authorized. Studies indicate decreased aggression between elite pirates and irradiated Metroids. Science team believes the future of Phazon enemy units may be forming a type of symbiosis between them. Further studies are underway. Fungal invigoration fluid processes are normal. Okay, why little buggers? Alrighty. Oh, nice. Ooh, you should let him know, Momo. Just be like, take it out, because we have to get some work done. We have like a little bathroom as well, and we had someone was going to do it, but that's what they told us. Like it was weird, and I've seen it on YouTube. Like that's not what you're supposed to do. Like it's something with the washers in there. Like you take off the knob, and it's like in there. But the guy was like, no, we have to like cut the whole little like I don't know what it's called, but coming out of the wall, like cut that off. And from what I saw on YouTube, I'm like, yeah, that seems kind of funky. So we're just like, no, don't do that, and we'll just we still have to look into doing that. Science team reminds all personnel to refrain from antagonizing Metroids. Severe penalties are being enforced. Yeah, so some space pirates are acting like bratty children, and they're going next to the tanks and like hitting the tank and going like, haha, Metroid. And then when the Metroid gets loose and starts attacking, they start swimming. Oh, nice. So this is Metroid feed, like some sort of nutrient mix. Report any force field malfunction to command. Do not disengage force field without command authorization. Okay, well we did it. Oops, because I already did that. Ah, gotcha. So this mushroom or fungi has been increased in size by 400%. So they're making big mushrooms. And again, they're not fit to eat, but they're using them as like an energy source. Oh yeah, I remember here. I remember you told us, Noah. Roxy's like, it's my time to shine. Hello, human. I am Daga. Alrighty. So our computer is telling us that there's spectral presence detected in something called the Life Grove. So let's back up the ruins. This spot we can't go past yet. We actually need another visor to see. There's something here that we can't see yet. We need a different visor upgrade. And this is, of course, the Phazon stuff. So if we were to fall in there, we'd most likely die. We're not gonna do that. Okay, so now we backtrack. And these guys are still out. Nice. Ah, right. Okay, so this room gets filled with ice troopers. One thing about them, they're very agile. Okay. So I'll save real quick and then we can skedaddle out of here. Alright, so now we do some platforming. He's still sleeping. Aww. Oh, That's sad. Well, it's good for you, Mama. Yeah, there's been an increase in like what are they called? Food lines and stuff. Like I was real happy. I mean, I don't live anywhere near there, but the place that I work for, like I work online, but they're based down in Southern California, and they have like a really cool food distribution thing for their students. So like they'll do it like I think every week or every other week, but like they call it like a drive-through food pickup or something like that. Um, but yeah, like that's cool. Like communities like that are really coming together. I mean, where it's possible to do that. That's always nice. Okay, this guy started getting angry. I think he's mad because we woke him up from a nap. Oh, no. If he gets too close, he'll start swiping at us. Come on here, buddy. Seriously? Come on. Do your quake thingy. Be what you were meant to be. Yeah, sometimes they'll do. Oh my god. Don't get all close in my face. Come on. Shake the ground. There you go. Oh, I'm kind of curious. Hold on. Ooh, it does work. Nice. Okay, so power bombs do hurt him. Although normally they're supposed to obliterate like everything. There we go, nice. Okay, cool. Let's see. Aw. Yeah, see, like, there's that. See, like, there's that, and like that's more understandable. But then you have people who are like stealing like goods like electronics and stuff, and then like selling on the street. Like, no, that's so that's like I'm not as empathetic towards that. That's ridiculous. And like if they're really desperate, I mean, we won't get into like the specifics of it, but I'm fairly certain they're not using, or I won't say they, certain people aren't using money for like food and legitimate things. Let's do. Did I scan that? Yeah, this should be a map. Yes. Oh yeah. Download the map. Yeah, we've been to food banks too. Yeah, it's real nice. Like, it's it takes like volunteer. I mean, for right now with the whole COVID stuff, it's probably more difficult. But during normal times, like it really takes people committed to like volunteer there. Most of the time, they volunteer there, or the other issue is like budget wise. So some years they're only available for like holiday seasons, like Thanksgiving or Christmas, and then other ones they're available like year round, and then like sometimes they'll do like a voucher system or things like that too. Alright, this scan says Metroid quarantine in effect, no unauthorized personnel in holding areas. That's a wise decision. Unauthorized use of Phazon is strictly prohibited. Violation of this order will be resulted in assignment to Metroid holding area. Ooh, damn. That sounds like they're gonna become a Metroid toy. Like a play toy. No exceptions. That's scary. You better do as you're ordered or you're gonna be living with the Metroids. And when they probably only last like a few seconds until they eat you. Okay, this room. It is one thing that I don't like. I think we were actually talking about that last time. Is the whole like it's always been expensive, but especially right now. Like for example, my school. Well, not just my school, but I say my school like I own it now. Like the school that I regularly teach at, the campus is closed, but so it's gonna be online again for spring, but they still have like fees for like in-person stuff. So it's like there's our gym, our union, and like some other stuff, and like I would just estimate, I don't know, it's at least like $10,000 worth of fees like per student for those quote unquote in-person things. So the one of the issues is like, why don't they just take that stuff out of the tuition and fees? But they're not going to, and they've already done that. I think there either has been or there's going to be like a lawsuit against them, which is understandable, but that's just ridiculous. Plus the whole textbook fiasco thing. Energy tank. Go girl. Gimme. Nice. Okay, yes, I'm going the right way. My spidey sense are tingling. So there's invisible pirates trying to sneak on me. But I see you. The cool thing about scanning everything the first time is you just focus on the enemies. And you go through it again in the room. Come on, jump down. Okay, I do need more missiles though. Curious. Oh, those stupid parking fees. So, yeah, so let me see. I started college in 2008, and the fee back then was, I believe, it either was about to hit 100 or it was right under it. But now it's like 250, and it's the same thing each semester. I don't get it. I do like bus and stuff, but like they're like, what's the saying? It goes, okay, if you don't have it and you're in a spot, then you get the ticket. But if you buy this and it's for the semester, there's no guarantee of getting a spot. It's like, what's the point of getting it? Like you're getting it to prevent you getting from a ticket, but you might not be able to use it. So it's dumb. Although they did make a new, I think, yeah, for sure they made a new parking structure. I don't know if they made two, but yeah, we right now I think we have five. They should legitimately, as based on the number of students there, like be like 6 or 7. So maybe they're gonna make some more in the coming years. Let's see. Mining gear located. Mining gear located. Mining gear? What the hell is it talking about? Mining gear? I think I know what it's talking about, but I don't know why it's called that for. And the staff too, for like the parking staff, they're just like they're like robots. They'll um, they'll stake out your car. 'Cause I've seen it and I've heard stories too, and they'll chalk your car to the tires and time you to how long you're in like an unauthorized area. It's real creepy. I don't like it. Okay, I want to go up. Yes. Right? Yeah. Oh, over there. Not yet. I hear. Oh, they're down there. Oh, interesting. Okay. That one. And then go down. Where is it though? Is it right behind me? There it is. Come over here. Okay, now we're doing the golden track. Or I think it's called the amber track. And the last one. What do you want? Icicle. Okay. I remember, oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah. We'll have some of that going on too. That's the one thing I do like though. The campus police response is like extremely quick, and they have a lot of those little blue like not warning stations, sort of like help stations, I guess. Like when you hit it, the light will come on and it'll start like blaring the noise, and then it immediately rings the dispatch. So this is the grapple beam. Alright, so now we can grapple. Make sure to scan it. Alright, so it's the left trigger. And we are going, let me see, should I go back real quick? Wait, hold on. Research. Ah, I should go back. I will go back. Okay, let's do that. So go that way. Is it? Yes, it's down. Okay, so just drop down. Okay, let's drop down. Whee! Oh yeah, yeah. I remember. I took like I think literally a handful of like night classes or evening classes, and these ones meant to like I think it was like 7 to 10. Um, but you know, I remember like whenever we took those, one thing that they would always encourage you is to like go to your cars in groups. Oh, what's wrong? What's shooting at me? What the hell? Oh, you. Why is there something on my radar? Ooh, that's why. Ah! Alright, so we could do this later, but I'm gonna do it now. There'll be less backtracking for later on. Or for, well, yeah, since we're doing it now, there will be less backtracking. So this is a Phazon Elite Pirate. If we scan it, it'll tell us. Elite Pirate Alpha. So the tank is made out of bendesium, so we can blow it up with the power bomb. Uh-oh. So if we blow it up, make sure to scan them. So Phazon Elite Pirate. Hold on there, guy. Back up. I'm kind of curious what happens if I were to go. I'm gonna try that. Where's the little? Oh, one over there. Oh, then I can't go up the platform. He's just not happy. Oh Lord. Let's try with this one at all. Jeez, dude, back up. Kind of move. No. Ah. What are you gonna punch me? Jeez. Nope. Dummy. Come on, attack me so I can kill you. Come on, get over here. There we go, finally. Wow. He actually seems like he was actually harder than the boss of this region. It's kind of weird. Let me see what they say. They won't say anything, but they will give you... the only time you'll get electron killers is to show it. Ah, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, so part of that little event right there was taking him out, and that leads us to a Chozo artifact. And it's the artifact of warrior. So we have 6 of them. Actually, it was the 6th one. We have 5 of them. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then I'm gonna continue down. Yeah. What the hell? Where'd you come from? That was weird. Where the hell did it come from? What, he pop out of the ground? That's spooky. Oh, he must have came up from all the way over there. Okay. And then what's down here? Hey, Articuno! Are these visible? What are these guys? I think these are... Nice. Should I get this now? Or should I wait? I actually don't know why it's telling me to wait. Why do I have to wait to get this for? Wait, hold on. Okay, get that. Oh, that's bizarre. So when... Okay, so I'm gonna collect that. Collect that. I know why it's telling me to wait. Maybe I can't get it right now. Okay, well, we're not... Well, hold on. Is there anything else I need to do later on? Yeah, I suppose we can wait. Story-wise, I guess it's fine. Cool down. Boom. most of them. Okay, then we bust open this. Missiles. We're free. I think we are. Oh. Where's where? Who's where? Save, then we'll get out of here. Although, you know what? Where is that? Waste disposal. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Returning to Tallon Overworld. But I hope you're doing good, Artico. Ooh, nice. Doritos. You guys can live. I guess just up. Here. So earlier we could have gone to this place, but we wouldn't have been able to go far because we need power bombs. This one can be kind of difficult. Almost. Almost. What am I doing wrong? maybe I can... He's just gonna push me up there real quick. You gotta do it like right there. You do, yeah. Well, you know, okay. I'm trying to... There we go. Okay, let's try this. Ball. You can do it. Oop, no. Oh, come on. What the heck? Are you kidding me? Come on. Oh, thank you. Okay. What? I was right on the edge and just fell up at the last minute. Come on now. Go. Set the life grove in here. Alright, this is the X-ray visor. Is this the cool upgrade? It sounds kind of weird when you have one too. It's like, it sounds like whispering. It's like watch. Okay, so oh wait, that's not it. This one, okay. Yeah, see, so the walls are, well, breakable. I won't say fake, they're breakable. So they have power bomb. Where is that? Okay. Next, we want to do... Okay, I do hear some little... I do. Okay, so the cool thing about the X-ray visor, I mean, you can see through certain objects, but we can track the Chozo ghosts now. So those things that flit here and there, we can track them down. Let me see, will they pop out or can I get... There's something I need to get. Okay, so we have some seismic activity in the Magmor caverns and shield thermal core. Okay, well, that's gonna have to hold on. So the artifact. I believe the first time I played through this, I completely missed that, getting this item, because we need this to get to the end game sequence. This is the artifact of Chozo. It's the 7th of 12, so I think we have 6 now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we just need 5 more. Okay, now we can go up. It's this way. How the hell do we get out of here? Other side. Okay. Jump up. No, across. And hold on. Remember to push against the wall so you don't fall off. Cross the waterfall, and then the Chozo goes down. So whenever you're gonna fight them, immediately switch to the X-ray visor. And they can't hide from me anymore. What are you doing in the water? What the heck? There we go. It is cool. I like it a lot. Yeah. Surprised the amount of people, even people in the Metroid fan base, they don't like it. They're like hardcore. Like, no, it's only the 2D platformers. But it's like, come on now. It's the same characters, just in a 3D first-person shooter. And there's mechanics and stuff you can do in here that you can't do in 2D, and like vice versa. So I'm not saying either one is better, but they both have like something to offer. Don't fall off. Enjoy the rain. See, rain. You can see it's on her faceplate also. Get this. That one away. Sorry. Here, where am I going? Right, okay, so our first legitimate official invisible item is in here. So, I don't know if you can see from here. Can you? Maybe not. Well, maybe you can. Oh, okay. I guess you can't. Turn our visor on. There is a hidden platform. So for example, go here, you can see the water stopping, it's not hitting the ground down there, but the platform is there. It's just invisible. missiles. Next, we're gonna... Okay, so yes, so we have some backtracking to do with pickups. Actually, what time is it? Oh, we're doing fantastic. Okay. Although, there was... Let me see. Mouse. Work. Awaken mouse. There we go. 8, would that be 19? There was someone I wanted to go to. It usually ends midnight on the East Coast, that's all. We'll be able to visit, but that's fine. Okay, next. Hall of the Elders. What is this one? I don't know what this is. Chozo Ruins, perfect. That's where we want to go. And we can get all our missiles refilled this way also. Normally we'd have to go all the way back to our ship, which is a fair bit away. Got some stone toads. Save inside here. Knock knock. It's Samus. I was interrupting their jam session. Maybe. Yep. Missiles. There we go. Okay, one missile left. Yeah, I need more missiles. And they might come back, but that's fine. I'll have more missiles. He was posting some funny pictures. Or he posted like a little video of like Darth Vader like destroying his Christmas tree. It looked hilarious. Alright, so from here... Wait, do we want to do anything in here or no? Oh, I already got this, didn't I? Hold on. Last mineral. I did. Okay, use a furnace. Right, okay, so I already did this in. So we want to go this way. There should be more ghosts in here. Right. Yep. I had missiles. And look, we're over an invisible ground. Booby. I have full missiles, guys. You are screwed. See, it's much easier to take them out. Okay, and then we want to do away with the fake ground. Look, it's fake. We're walking on air. And I scanned that, did I? Yes, I did. Push me off, little dingbat. There we go. I got it. This next part can be kind of difficult. These guys are skittering everywhere. Nope, don't do that. Damn it. No. Let's try it again. What happened? I wonder if I can boost across. I'd have to do it in like a... Nope, I didn't think I could. That wouldn't make any sense if I could. Oh, thank you. This weird drop off. No. Parasites have to be there. Hey, Anna. Oh, that actually works very well. No, it doesn't work. Wait, hold on, hold on. Can I? By the way. Oh, hold on. What the hell's your problem? Are you kidding me? What about a super missile? Oh, that's annoying. And I wonder if I can like kill them before I go out there. I don't think there is there actually is a weapon, I don't have it yet. Oh, dude. Little thing. Little annoying critter. Oh, I hate you. I hate them so much. I got really close that time. Nope. Curious? I don't think there is. I don't know if there's a way to change the camera angle there. Nope. I hate you, little thing. bonkers. Okay. Okay, so next we go to the magma pool, which is that way? Magma pool. Wait, what the hell? Why is that saying I can go there? Wait, where am I? I'm in here. Training. Entry core. It is that way. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get out of here. This door has always been kind of screwy. So that made like some weird noise. Here we want to turn down. And then we're going to avoid the ghosts. We don't have time for this. Left. There's stuff to scan, right? Yeah. So the water toxicity level returned to normal, so it's no longer toxic. What is this? Behind door number or wall number 1. This is power bomb expansion. We got some lore. I think this is the last of the lore. Could be mistaken. The power of our temple has been enough to halt the spread of the poison on Tallon IV, but that which remains thrives and grows more concentrated, gnawing on itself in the dark passages beneath the planet's surface. Whether it can ever be truly destroyed is not for our eyes to see, but there is something else. We Chozo are drifting, tumbling through space and time as the great poison eats away at our sanity. We wake in dreams. Excuse me. We wake in dreams as the veil of lunacy descends, as past and future blend and shuffle. One image appears and flickers through the landscape, wraith-like. It is the hatchling, the newborn, walking the path of corruption, a lone figure shining in the toxic shadows. That line right there, walking the path of corruption, I believe that's a nod to Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. That's what it's called. So that's actually interesting to, if that's true. She comes dressed for war, and her wrath is terrible. Do our eyes look backward, seeing the hatchling as she once was, or does she approach every now, arriving in our race's last hour? A savior clothed in machines crafted long ago by Chozo hands. Poisonous clouds drift across our vision. And there's little secrets right here. Some missiles. Oh yeah, Anna, I saw that. I'm sorry to hear about that, yeah. Yeah, we have to go up there. So that's our exit. We need to do this one. That is a way to an energy tank. It's time, so we have to hurry up. Fairly quick. I think there's 2 more energy tanks, yeah. What the heck? Go in the hole. That's weird. Go, 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 go. Or not, just, stay closed. Okay, this part is kind of wonky. It's the angle of this jump, so we're trying to get those missiles over there, but we have to jump in a way that allows us to grapple on there, but then the game has a tendency to, when we grapple onto it, it's gonna throw our positioning off to where we won't make it, but hopefully we will. Otherwise we'll have to come all the way back. So sort of like this. See, like that. I just did it the dumb way. Although, can I jump up there? I don't think I can. Might be able to cheese it. I don't think so, though. Yeah, no. Darn it. What do you want? So maybe I can go this way. these things that come out. So we're gonna... I could try to do it this way. Most of the time it doesn't work. Oh, it did work. Oh, perfect. No, okay. So I can get up there. How do I have to position myself now? I don't want to go all the way around. It'll take forever. Maybe going in the tree? I'll try that. So, okay. Maybe? Let's try. Perfect. Nice. Okay, I didn't know if that would work or not, but it did. Wonderful. Next, we want to go to... Root Cave, yes. Okay. One of the cool things with the Ice Beam, you can freeze most things, and they either just die or you can missile them and they explode. Activity. Okay, so before we go where we have to go, I'm gonna go back to my ship. I knew that was gonna happen, you little gamer. Now we continue up. Until we can't go anymore. But then you can kind of see there's like a platform right there. It's invisible. So turn on your X-ray visor. Check out the platforms. Oh, do I just walk through it? Oh, I did. Interestingly, though, there's another door up here. We can't open it yet because we need a new weapon. Yeah, I can't scan it. Next, we want to go to... Magmore cabin, so we can go down, right? Yes. So we're gonna go pick up the super missile upgrade for the ice beam. So it's a very awesome weapon to use. It's a little slow, but it packs a punch. So from here, where do I want to go? Shore tunnel. I think it's this way though, right? Wait. Monitor station. Short tunnel. Okay, so turn around. There we go. Ooh, and since we have the ice beam now, watch what happens when we fight the Magmars. That's a Magmar right there. Fire serpent. Freedom. Explode. Don't fall in. I mean, you can't fall in if you want to, but I don't put them out. So you can just grapple across here. Oh, I was about to pass up the place. So you can see, might not be noticeable. Let me see, can you? Let me see how it looks in the stream. Yeah, you can kind of see it. The sides of this shaft is kind of like broken a little bit. So if I drop a power bomb, it'll break all the way. And then jump down to the area. This is the ice spreader. So you charge it, you push the missile button, and it uses 10 missiles. So let's go test it out. What's this one? What the hell is that? So it looks better when you shoot the lava. But there's a big wave of ice. You can't step in the ice. You can't step in the lava when it does it though. Which I thought was kind of weird. But I'm falling off the lava. I'm falling into the lava. but all of the upgraded weapons feature your beams. They'll come in handy later on. I mean, with regular enemies, yes, but for the final boss, they're tremendously helpful. And you don't have to pick those up unless you want 100%, which I'm trying to get. Warrior Shrine. Go down here, power bomb it. Some power bombs. Okay, from here we want to go to lake. Wait. That's not the right way. What's this way? The map tricked me. Double check. I was like, yes. Here. Jetpack. Yeah, why it doesn't tell us to get this now, I don't know. Over here. Don't fall off. There are invisible platforms. Take a nice steam in the sauna. Oh right, yeah, so this part's cool. So we have the ice beam. We can now freeze these things and jump across. We don't have to go down there with those little cold triclops. For that poison gas. Oh. Oh, that's fine. or we were a minute ahead. Haha, just kidding. Ooh, back up. Wait, what do you got there? And this is all the way correct. Okay, so there should be something by here. It's another Chozo artifact. It's the artifact of nature. So this is 7 now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So we need 5 more artifacts. Right. And then now we're just gonna backtrack quite a bit away. It did, I know, it was crazy. And you want to know something hilarious, Moa? So the video I was watching at the time was about Cyberpunk, how like it has all the glitches, and like for some people it's not working. And then like literally like a few seconds after that, YouTube just went down, and I'm like, oh wow, and I'm like Cyberpunk's so bad it broke YouTube. I'm having the videos on there. So I thought that was hilarious. Oh yeah, she was having a good stream too. She was doing Phasmophobia. She's playing by herself. Brave. Something weird though, I didn't test it, but apparently it would work if you were in incognito mode. Because someone that I follow on Twitter, they said something like it was for students. So maybe it's only for certain videos, but they were like, if you're a student and you're studying and you're trying to get your lecture videos from YouTube, it said do incognito mode, and you can see them there. So I didn't test it though. I don't know. But people were thanking that person, so it didn't sound like a troll. I don't know, like, if it worked or not. But what I'm guessing is maybe they meant like only for recorded videos, like not obviously if it's down, live won't work. So maybe that's what they meant. Uh-oh. Okay, so this room, it's called the geothermal core, and it's a gigantic puzzle. So the room looks big now, but it's gonna get even bigger. What we have to do is grab over here. And you can even hear the puzzle music come on. Next, oh, spider wall. If we activate this, and the room gets bigger, and then more puzzling. And again, this part's completely optional. But the weapon is one of the most powerful of the game has to offer. Dropped one class, I reported the teacher, I got like 30 emails that I got 0 on my homework, so I went to fix that. What? Oh well, okay. Was it the professor sending you the email, or was it like the online thing? Because from speaking with someone who actually tries to, I think I have a grasp on it, but they're always updating it. Yeah, sometimes if you don't check one little box, like the notifications will just go haywire. But some professors do send out like a ton of emails. Is it going down? I'm going up. Okay, now don't fall off. Perfect. Behind the door. Actually, let me take a picture. That's pretty cool. Several pictures. This is the plasma beam. just sounds like a lazy professor. That's one of my pet peeves. Like, I'm not full time. Like, I'm part time. So when I see full time professors, like, I mean, automated systems are cool if they work, and it's supposed to be. If they don't work, then the professor's supposed to fix it, or at least like go to IT, the IT department, like have them help you fix it. But if you're just like, oh, it doesn't work, like, it's like, no, that's dumb. Then don't do the assignments and find some sort of alternative. So we got the plasma beam. So this thing can literally melt enemies. I'll try to find some. Let's see, where's a good place to go? Where can we melt some enemies? Okay. This. No, this one. We'll go the other way. Oh wow. Jesus. Yeah, that sounds like an LMS issue. That's why both during undergrad and grad school I liked to be a TA. So some professors, they would like need assistance like fixing it, and I didn't have any trouble asking IT like if I didn't understand something. Plus, like, if their students were like worried, I mean, even as a student, I understand like you're worried about like what your grade is. So I would just either email IT, or at the time you could like go in person, and then their staff are real nice, and then like they would walk you through like, okay, like here's how you update an assignment, or like here's how like the students can see their grades, like this certain little taskbar or something. Oh yeah, no, definitely, yeah. Some do. That's another pet peeve. So I mean, some subjects, I guess, they can be taught like that. I don't want to say they should, but they can. But something like my subject is history. I can't do that. Like, I'm always having to look at like to make it be like lively interaction. Like if it's literally the same thing over and over again, like semester after semester, no, it's just, that's, even for me, like I can't do that. It's just like, no, it's like it's too monotonous. It's like you're living, it's like Groundhog Day. Am I going the right way? Oh yeah, yes. Okay. Oh yeah, so we can melt enemies. They just explode actually. I want to see some melt. Oh, the plants will. Plants. I'm gonna melt some plants. Bye-bye. See, it just melted. It's so cool. You can get those guys too now. That's why, Momo, that issue. Exactly. That's the issue. So, here's what's going on, Momo. I don't know if you're aware of it, but if you look at the Reddits of, it'd be college, professor, and academia. There's 3 different Reddits, like main ones that I follow. And the issue right now is with students using Chegg, that website Chegg, I think it's chegg.com, to get like old test material and stuff. And that's my point. It's like, well, don't do that then. Like, if you know students are going to do that, start switching your assignments and your exams up. Like, like I'm under the assumption, and anyone can say this is mean of me to like think this way, but you have to assume that some students will cheat, so you can't do the same thing over again, and you have to like use different formats for like assignments and tests. It's just a given. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. And again, some people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't think that way," or like that's like a negative way. It's like it's gonna happen. So just be prepared. Because now they're like having to, and it's weird. They're having to contact Chegg, and like it's creepy. It's like they ask them. I don't know if they go to a core or the department's just asking them, like their Chegg is giving these colleges, the students, like IPs or like usernames or something, like some weird thing to where they're able to track the student down. And once that gets involved, I'm like, look, I'm not an authority figure. I don't work for like the FBI. I'm like doing investigations. It's a grade. It's not like they're like downloading like what is that, like nuclear like weapons codes and all that stuff. It's like, no, they're just trying to pass a course. I have better things to do than like asking Chegg, like, I think my students are cheating, I need to know their names now. Like, no, that's dumb. Where am I going? Ruins. Can I go? Oh, on the way. On the way to mines. How would I get there quick? Is there not a quick way? Should I have went the other way? Let me see. 4, 8, 12, a perfect circle. My 4 theory. School should be 4 days a week. Hello, formula. I mean, I've taught classes that are 2 days a week, so I think that works out. Burn, plant, burn. Okay, I'm trying to get somewhere. Is there a quicker route to get there? There might not be. It's over. Oh, actually, hold on. I don't think so. That's east. Frigate. Okay. Oh, I agree. Also, Momo, yeah, definitely. I'm trying to make this more simple for myself. Okay, so that's the Joseph Ruins. Do I have to backtrack? Right there, it's over here. Joseph Ruins north. Or should I go that way? Stop it. No, not there. It's Vendrana. The overworld. Oh, there is no easy way. Oh. I thought there was a simple way to get there. More Shakespeare, more Shakespeare. Shakespeare must be over 9,000. That's hilarious. Okay, how in the... That's a tremendous long way. There's no easy way to get there. Okay, then I can melt this guy. No. Bye-bye. That's cool. Yeah, that's nice. See, like, that's what, I remember econ in high school was worthless because the teacher just taught from the book, and, like, it wasn't even, like, teaching, because I learned more from one semester of college econ than of the entire year of high school econ, so that just tells you how well he taught. But, yeah, like, I wish there would have been, like, some sort of unit on, like, taxes. That would have been helpful, just so like students understand, like, you know, like how to fill them out an example and that sort of thing, or even like I don't know, like something like searching or applying for like healthcare, that sort of thing, like doing like some practice applications or something like that. Even that makes sense. I'm running. Okay. Okay, then we're gonna climb. Okay. Yeah, because it's supposed to be like life skills, like, you know, like things that you do in life, not like what, like, are you seriously gonna like go to the bank and like ask them for a loan? Okay, sir, now recite to us, you know, this formula, or like this scene from such and such book. And it's like, no, you have to like have, like, you know, a pretty good argument, show like what you're gonna use the loan for, have some sort of idea of like what payments you can make like affordable to you, and like which makes sense for the bank, that sort of thing. Nice. See, like, I teach a class sort of like that in for college freshmen, and I love it. Like, um, like part of it is like navigating like the transition from high school to college slash, like, you know, real life, and I always like teaching that class. Escape. Am I going the right? Yes, I'm going the right. Open door. Okay. I'm ready for you guys. you're going. And like, see that, and that's the, so I don't know how accurate this is, but I'm fairly certain that's why there are classes like that in college, because they're not offered as much as they were in high school. Although I could be wrong. Go in here. Little nook. It's another artifact. So that's the artifact of world. So that is the 7th or 6th. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's not 8, is it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 8. Okay, so we have just 4 more. Nice. And Mama's like, you need a class of geology. Okay, next. Okay, so back to the Phazon Mines. But let me get some missiles first. And what's the time? Ah, we might actually... Okay, so when I get back to the mines, I'll probably wrap it up there. We're getting awfully close to a boss fight, and I usually like to do boss fights like either like early in the stream or like midway in the stream, and it'll take us a while to get there. Good froggy. Bad froggy. Oh, our computer's scanning something. Alright, so our computer has found Phazon on a mobile source. So something big is moving around that's comprised of Phazon. It's in the elite quarters. It says unique Phazon detected. So I wonder what that could be. Is it a boss fight? Possibly. Down or up? That was confused. Go down. Oh, I didn't want to fall down. Dope. Okay, perfect. So let's see. The next boss fight is actually, it could be hard just because of difficulty, but there's a way to cheese it. That's always nice. Okay, so I'll find a save. Or will I? Yeah, I'm opposite my room. Haha. So we'll save right there. And let's find someone to raid. Oh, he's still going. That's interesting. I think he's about to wrap up.
Waldo vibes? You're right, dang it, Young. Self-confidence. Waldo?
Fairly certain. I'm wondering. Sorry. Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Me too. I can like remember like kind of eras or like periods of time, but yeah, like specific dates. No, like, nope. I don't have a photographic memory. Oh, is that? I think I know what happened. Hold on. Okay, well, he ended. Okay, so let's do. Is he still going? I guess he is. That's odd. Usually he ends already. Okay, so let me see. I did find someone to raid. So while I'm gathering that, let me do some points. And then Momo said, didn't help. My teacher was monotone all through high school. I had the same. Oh dang. Ooh, that hurts. You know, I've heard some stories of history teachers. Actually, all of my history teachers were actually, well, I think they were good. So maybe that's why I liked history. It really like connected with me. But yeah, no, I've heard some that are just like really, like date oriented, person oriented. It's just like, no, there's so much more than just dates and people. Like, come on now. But yeah, so I found, we're gonna raid, and I think he's about to wrap up. Maybe not right now, but pretty soon. He usually ends around now, because right now this is like midnight for him. But we're gonna raid Aderon Gaming. He's a really cool streamer. He's streaming some Animal Crossing New Horizons right now. Yeah, raid time. So let's do. It's gonna be FYD raid, and there's his link. Yeah, so we'll go out there if you guys want to come along, Momo and anyone else who's lurking, and I will see you later. With tomorrow's gonna be Halo, I think. Yeah, Halo 2. Yeah, and yeah, I think it's a cool game too. But yeah, take care and be safe, and I'll see you next time.